Hello everybody, back here again for another random rant. And today's little random rant is about people who give up when times are hard and they really start pouting and they look at things as if, oh look, something really bad happened to me, I'm not going to try anymore. And I just saw this running on a trail and it dawned on me right here. This is clearly a dead tree. You can see all the dead around it. It's all breaking apart. It's all just destroyed. It's rotten. It's clearly a dead tree, right? There's no use. There's no hope for this tree at all. Nothing good could possibly come of it. How many of us out there have had that same feeling in our life? This bad is happening to him. This is horrible happening to us. And why me? Woe is me. And look how bad my insides are rotten out. My guts are poured out. My heart's broke. My heart's poured out. Everything is just, literally the guts and the heart of this tree have been dumped on the ground. There's a giant limb that was part of that tree that went up that way. All this is clearly a dead tree. There's no hope for this, right? Just like so many people out there think there's no hope for them either. And then all of a sudden you look, you go, wait a minute, what is that? What is that coming out of the top of that? Look, there's a tree limb coming right out of the edge of that root. Out of this, that stump here is rotting and it's green and it's luscious and it has life. And if you look over here, there's another one coming out right here on this side that's coming up and it's green and luscious and has life. And you can see this one here I first mentioned, I showed you way up top. That's where it's growing out. There's a limb that's still holding together and it's growing up and it has life coming out of it. It's absolutely beautiful. And you realize this tree hasn't given up yet. This tree says, screw you, man. I'm probably 100 years old. I'm not going to give up that easy. And look at right here it is, coming around this other side of the tree trunk. Absolutely, there's a few limbs on this side that did not get destroyed by whatever is trying to take it down. And these are the actual leaves to that dead tree right here. These are that. And they're still getting roots. They're still getting water from the roots. There's still life left in this tree. Now, will it live another 200 years? Most likely not, because this unfortunately shows it's open. But with us, we don't actually have an open gaping wound in our heart and our gut. We just think we do. And it becomes our stinking thinking that causes us so much trouble out there. And what we need to do is we need to just remember a tree that never gave up and it continued to grow. I mean, look how tall this thing is. This thing is going way up there. It's going all the way up there. This thing is probably 35, 40 foot tall. And the dead part here is 6 foot high. I mean, it's not even, I'm taller than it is. It's about as tall as I am. So 6 foot high on this thing is all this tree is. So, and the tree looks like that limb going up might have been 80 foot high. I mean, it looks like it went up there at least 65 feet, probably 60 feet minimum, and it's all dead. But there's a little bit that tried, and it's going to continue. It's going to hold on. And it makes me wonder, what will happen to this tree? Will it get blown over in a storm? Most likely. What happens? Inside of this will rot out the rest of the way, and it'll eventually fall over. But it didn't give up yet. And what a guy could come in here, if the guy wanted to, he could take a draft off that tree right there. He could splice it back into a new root system and continue this tree's life forever. And that's what we need to do, guys. We need to just realize the fact that we need to suck it up. We need to just be willing to draft into the new piece of our life and put down roots somewhere else if that's what it takes. If it includes moving from another location, if it includes starting over, you could basically come over here. You could cut into this one. You could literally cut into this tree and splice that in there, and you could use its root system and start over. And that's how our life is. Our life needs to be willing to pick up what we've got and move away from what's negative in our life and just continue on as something positive. And that's what I'm doing right now. I've been having a lot of negativity in my life, and I've had some really wretched, horrible news that just got dumped on me literally hours ago. And that's why I'm out here running, clearing my head, and I happened to see that tree, and it just like all made sense to me. I'm not gonna let negativity that rotted my gut and destroyed my heart and crushed me at the moment, I'm not gonna let that bring me down. I'm not gonna let it stop me. I'm gonna put down my roots somewhere, and my roots might be mobile. I might put it in a little, like a flower pot. I'm gonna let my roots move around in some RV somewhere, even my shitty van, and keep on moving and keep on going. And that's what I hope you guys do the same. So this random rant's been a motivational random rant, but I didn't know what else to call it, so calling it random rant. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys can also see the same thing in life, that don't give up. If we don't give up, there's always hope. There's always a chance of something better coming along. So stick with it, and you guys take care, be positive, and never give up. Thank you for watching. Feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, and tell me your thoughts about my opinions on this tree. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.